Hey guys, this is Dave with Moneyology.com. Good evening. This is Tuesday, July 18th. Hope everyone is doing great. We're going to do a special video today. It's the first of its kind. We're going to do a review of the super penny stock sector. So these are names that are generally trading below 25 cents. Some are trading below even 2 cents. So very risky, very volatile names, but definitely ones that can have tremendous runs. And we're going to look at some of the hottest out of our watch list of many names. So without further ado, let's take a look. Please keep in mind, though, that this is for education and entertainment purposes only. Do your due diligence in all of these investments. Remember, this is your money, and make sure that you take it seriously. Okay, so the first on this list is Advanced Environmental Petroleum Producers, AEPP. And this is not a petroleum company. This is actually a biotech, pending biotech company that's undergoing a potential reverse merger. So one of the fundamental reasons behind this big move over the last couple of months. But this one we really like. We've owned it since just over 6 cents, and we still own it. We think it has much higher to go. But bottom line is it's above the weekly middle Bollinger Band. It's above its 50 weekly EMA, and it's consolidating here and on lower volume. This little correction here. So we think that once RSI breaks the 70, the 69 to 70 area, which we believe it will, the first move is going to take this to 25 cents a share, and we think that this is going to go much higher in the not too distant future. So look at this, by the way. Cash money flow index is now in positive territory. It hasn't been there for a while. So one you want to keep an eye out on. Next on the list is Amphel Technologies, AMFE. Wow, this run from 0.0017 in October of last year all the way to 10 cents, 10.5 cents, and now its RSI is consolidating above the 70. It's extremely overbought, but this is exactly when the biggest moves happen, is when a stock is in overbought condition. The MACDs have adjusted their overbought position, and we believe that this is going to make a run higher. So once this breaks above 11 cents here, that's a trigger for the next leg higher. I wouldn't touch this until it does break that 11 cent marker, but when it does, there's going to be a lot more upside. Next on this list is Bulova Technologies, BTGI. Nice basing pattern from since August of last year. And it finally broke out of the initial basing pattern. Now it's above that middle Bollinger Band on the weekly. And while it's had a little bit of a pullback from this run, all the way from 0.0015 all the way to 0.0075, it's pulled back, and now it's had this nice hammer candle here. And we think that it's found support here on the weekly 50 RSI level. Might have a little bit more downside, but bottom line is we think that this is going to head towards 0.0125 above that 50 EMA, and so the upside here is really nice. Next on this list is Cron Organization, CHRO. Nice basing pattern in an uptrend is definitely one that you want to see. This is a bullish flag here. It's finding support at the previous support level of 0.016 area, and now if this support does hold, we think that this is going to take a run back towards that 5 cent area. So this for us is a buy when our weekly RSI is back above 50, and a move to 5 cents could be a couple 100% move. Next on the list is Dewar International, DEWM. What a move this has been after the breakout from a multi-year consolidation. The MACDs are at multi-year highs. That's one of the most bullish patterns, is to see MACDs at multi-year highs. Money flow is in the positive territory. Stochastics are exceptionally overbought. For us, we only buy and trigger above the 200 EMA of at 0.0159. But what I would like to see here is a little pullback and a bullish flag pattern consolidation. Watch some of the RSI cool off a bit, but we think that this is ultimately get to 0.025 cents. It's a little silly talking about these little numbers, but hey, these moves are really spectacular when they happen. Next on the list is EMSF. That's EMS Find Inc. This has been a nice rally from its bottom on massive volume. Look at this volume here. The MACDs are starting to have crossed zero, and so it's pulled back a bit, but it's finding support, and now it's about to break out, in my opinion, of multi week RSI resistance levels. And when this does, we think that this is going to make a massive run. Definitely to a cent over here, 0.0125, possibly eventually to test that 5 cent level right below the 50 EMA. So potential explosive move here in this name. Next on the list is Exeled Holdings, and this is a really nice move from a basing pattern, boom on high volume, consolidation in a bullish flag pattern on low volume, and we want to start seeing the MACD start curling higher, but this is a picture perfect consolidation right below major moving average, so it washed a lot of weekends out, and now if it can find that support here, which we think it will, we think the move is going to not only retest this area of 5.5 cents, but likely break it, possibly to make a run at 10 cents a share. Next on the list is Franchise Holdings International, FNHI. This is one of our favorites. This is cup and handle over here, where we had this rounding bottom, breakout on high volume, followed by consolidation here, and we think that this break above 5 cents is going to take us to 10 cents and eventually even as high as 20 cents. The RSI has broken above a pretty pivotal point of resistance here, and we think this is going to make a run for the 50 RSI before this move is stalled in any way. Next on the list is FRZT Inc., FRZT. Look at this explosive move that it's had from the bottom of a basing pattern. Now it's pulled back in a bullish flag formation above the middle of the Bollinger Band and above the 50 EMA, and again, low volume correction is definitely what you want to see. Still above the 50 moving average, weekly moving average. We think that this move is going to run to retest these levels here at least 200 EMA at 0.0122 cents. Next on the list is Green Grow Technologies, GRNH. We looked at this yesterday in a marijuana sector review, but I think it's worthwhile taking another look at. I mean, this is a great bullish corrective pattern here, bullish flag, and now it broke out today. I mean, look at this move this week, 15% move so far this week, and we think that this will see 10 cents in no time. Next on the list is HEMP. So this has been one of the weaker names in the marijuana sector, but we think that this is finally starting to get some traction. Notice that stochastics are starting to curl. Finally had a nice hammer pattern, and we found support here at where previous RSI levels of support have been found. And if this move takes off, this run could take us at the very least to test the 50 EMA at the 13 cent level. So very high potential gains with Hemp Inc. Next, Marijuana Company of America, MCOA. We reviewed this one as well, and look at the move that it's had so far this week and just today. I mean, 65%. That's awesome. Watch what happens when 50 is broken on the weekly RSI. This move can take us to 5 cents. I could definitely see us hitting 5 cents tomorrow, followed by a pullback to retest this breakout point, and ultimately much higher prices, probably hitting a high of 20 cents in the coming weeks to come. Next on the list is MK Automotive, MKAU. Another nice cup and handle. Very strong rally and followed by this little handle here, and we think that once this breaks 2.5 cents, this is going to trigger a move towards 5 cents. Very nice formation. Next on the list is On the Move Systems, OMVS, and this was one that has definitely been on the move. Notice this broke out of this multi-year downtrend, and it's just a very nice constructive healthy pattern here on very high volume, and we think that this is ultimately going to resolve by breaking out above this 12 cent area, and when it does so, we think this is going to have an explosive move up to the 60 cent level in the not too long thereafter. Don't know what these guys do, but it's definitely on the move. Propel Corp, PROP, one that's broken out from this downtrend here, and now it's successfully retested on lower volume. We think that this is going to make a run and break this downtrend that's been taking place since 2013. But we definitely want to see some strength in the coming days, and we definitely want to see the 50 RSI hold on the weekly. But bottom line, for us, this is a buy above 2.5 cents with a very, very, very tight stop loss at 2 cents. Next on this list is Tempest Applied Solutions, TMPS. Another one of these major breakouts in high volume, followed by a bullish flag consolidation here. Nice couple hammer patterns on the weekly chart. RSI is rounding out as it's found support above this. It's still above the 50 on the weekly RSI, and this is going to run, for us the trigger is above 50 cents, and this is going to retest $1 in our humble opinion. Next and second to last is TerraTech Corp, TRTC, another marijuana sector play. Look at this, the RSI has already broken out, and we think price is going to follow shortly thereafter. Our long-term target in the next couple of weeks is around 80 cents a share. So a lot of upside here, one you definitely want to consider owning. And last on the list is VAPE Holdings. We likely are going to initiate a position here because the run out of this bullish wedge pattern, we think this takes us to 3 cents a share. So 0.004 all the way to 3 cents. That's a massive percentage gain. So bottom line is the sector is very exciting. These penny stocks can fly, but they can also fall very hard. So make sure you do your due diligence, know your stop losses, make sure you have proper position sizing, because these look like very good opportunities to make a lot of money, but you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket because you can lose it just as quickly. So thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.